ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome back to my Let's Play of Artlems, everyone. So, I just had my lunch, and so I'm pretty much just ready to start solving again. So last time we solved one level of the Modernist rank and had an attempt at the second one, which resulted in a no-solve, and so I'm going to try to see if I can solve it in this video. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the Let's Play. So here's the level that I still need to solve. Modernist 9, Castle of Frightful Lucidity. And yeah, pretty late into the previous video, I kind of realized that I think the best way to go about this would be to send everyone at the bottom to the left. Yeah, rather than have these entrances over here go over the top. I think that's what causes the skill shortages. So let's see if we can try to get that to work then. And yeah, I think before I started recording, I lowered the my volume from Windows, and yeah, this sounds a bit more like it. Yeah, the music isn't as loud anymore. So they can still step up that. And also, previously I kind of mined this bar so that we can gain the maximum height with the one builder. But I'm going to see if this is going to result in anything. Yeah, I highly doubt it though. Oh yeah, that's most certainly too low. Okay. Okay, so it appears that's the way to go anyway. Yeah, and I think this might be a little too far back. Oh no, it's just perfect. Actually, it's a little too perfect. Oh, actually, no, that's not even going to do because they can't even get out. Yeah, I would probably have to like mine or something. There's a little kink in the steel over there, but that's just due to the solid terrain that was in there. Okay. Just needs to be screwed up a little more, so like that. Okay, in the process I used 2 miners though, so that's probably a bad thing. And no, I realized that the problem is due to the way that the yeah, that there's open air in there. That's why. So it's nothing to do with the with what the miner does. Yeah, and unfortunately some of them fell in there. So it appears that we would have to use a basher to stop him. Yeah, so that's steel there, so he would just stop. This entire section is steel, I believe. Oh yeah, okay. Okay, and he ends up too high there. Yeah, I think if I did something like this might work, but oh yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, and then he just ends up down here, which isn't going to help much, I don't think. Yeah, so it seems that I'm forced to use a minor to get them up. Yeah, and once again, that uses up my minors, so that's not looking good at all. I think it's just the fact that I used a minor here as well. 1 and 2, and then one final bash to get through that. As a matter of fact, how high do they end up anyway? Not that high up, unfortunately. However, I do have an idea. Yeah, we could use a platformer here. Even then, I don't think it's going to help that much. Because I think I'm still going to be a skill short anyway. Okay, it does get them up. Yeah, now I'm feeling. I really do feel that I'm going to be a skill short though. now we actually get down here. Huh. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be a minor short. And I think this is just barely enough to get them up. Yeah, so I am a minor short, only due to this right here. However, what happens if I used a basher instead? I think it might result in the same thing though. Whoops. Yeah, it seems to like not remove as much, and therefore it's not really gonna help. Yeah, it doesn't remove as much terrain. The destruction mask isn't as high. It isn't as wide. Ah, really? In any case, yeah, let me go ahead and see how the rest of the solution is going to play out. Oh, so we can't get them back up there with a platformer. Okay, so in that case, that could probably help us. However, yeah, I would have to use a platformer here though. Wait a minute, do I have 3 platformers? Oh no, I used a builder. No, it's not possible. Yeah, so the rest of the solution would work. It's just that I got a lemon trap down here. So I think if I just simply refine some things here. Yeah, then we should be golden here. Darn. Yeah. That doesn't work either. There we go. Yeah, now I can solve the rest of the low as I did before. Okay. Now I think we are in the clear here. Let me have them bash to the left instead. And is that low enough for them? It is not. Yeah, this should be low. Oh, get back there. No, 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 no. I didn't even realize that raised area. Perfect. Alrighty, so I don't even know what those blockers are for. I wonder if they're just red herrings or if they actually serve a purpose in the solution. But in any case, this is low solved. Probably not intended, but I don't really see any other way at the moment. Pretty difficult one though. It's almost like akin to the penultimate low of the original Lemmings game, Save Me, which is Much harder than the final level. Alrighty, and last but not least, we are on the final level, Artlems, Modernist 10, the last straw. 50 lemons 49 to be saved, and we have a time limit 2 minutes. Okay, so for the final level, it's a pretty short one. Okay, it probably won't take that long then. Um, 5 climbers, 1 floater, 2 gliders, 1 stoner, 1 blocker, 7 platformers, and 2 diggers. Okay, ooh, so the only destructive digging skill we have are diggers. Okay, that's pretty fascinating. Okay. It appears to just simply be straight path across like that. But they're just gonna get punctured by the spikes trap, right? Oh yeah. Okay. And where would the glider end up? He's gonna end up down there. Okay. Yeah, and they're still in the way, so yeah, it's just gonna stop right there. So yeah, I'm wondering how are they gonna get across if we don't even have any bashers or anything. Yeah, and then that would happen, and he will eventually get punctured by the spike strap. Oh, that's a wooden platform there, okay. Okay. And it goes in both directions, I believe? Oh, no. It is actually fine when we do it like that. Or... okay, he's able to platform across. Okay, then what happens when I get down here? Will I be able to, okay, I can, dig right there without getting killed, yes. Okay. And then we just need to dig a little lower, or rather dig here. So in this case, yeah, I think I know how to do this. Yeah, so for the final level, it definitely does not seem that hard at all. Okay, and then let's have him glide a little higher or earlier. This looks pretty scary on time, though. No, he doesn't even break through. Oh, he's able to climb without getting punctured. Well, that's very fascinating. No, so in that case, let's have him... yeah, I would need the glider to bounce off and turn the other way. Oh, he's then just gonna end up too high before he can even land on it, it appears. But then again... Okay. Nah, I think I'm just simply overcomplicating this a little. At least this part. Yeah, I think this is just the right spot. When he's gonna close it off. Yeah, if we use a stoner, then and also we use the blocker, we have to release the blocker in some way. Yeah, this ends up being too high, it appears. Just gonna close it off. Yeah, so we'd have to platform a little lower. Yeah, so the only problem is just up there. Yeah, does he even turn around? Or is it just the right length? Yeah, it's just the right length, okay. Okay, let's see, I think I know. Oh, wait a minute. They wouldn't be able to use the bottom, so never mind. That probably makes sense because I can't even block the turn. Okay, now it's too high, huh? Oh. Alrighty. Now just pray that they all make it on time. No! Actually, how... Yeah, so I released that climber way too late. Okay, yeah. It would be a little too early there. Oops. Okay, hopefully this is early enough now. Yep, he will make it. 5 seconds remain, and this thus concludes the Artlems pack. Okay, so with the completion of Modernist 10, that brings us back to the beginning, which is Ancient 1. Well, I said it at the beginning, and I'll say it again now that I finished LPing the entire pack. I enjoyed this pack immensely. This is just very, very well done. Yeah, I liked what I was seeing in the screenshots, and I absolutely loved it when I actually started playing it. Just a very, very well done pack. Yeah, even if the pack is still very background ridden, it's just very, very well done. So great job on this, Artie. I absolutely enjoyed both of your packs, both Sublims and now Artlems. So and also, as I had mentioned in the very first video, LP video of this pack, in which you just recently commented on, like I said, I'm just showing this pack of yours some more loving, just because there hasn't been that many people who have played through it. To my knowledge, there's only been, I believe, two others before me who finished the entire pack, and so I'm pretty much the third person to have finished it. So yes, again, I'm just showing some love to this pack, and I'm glad I played through it because I absolutely enjoyed it a lot. Yeah, a lot of these levels are just very well done, like design-wise, and a lot of them have very, very good puzzles as well. So, so yeah. So those are my thoughts on your pack, Artlems. Um, yeah, there are definitely a bunch of my favorites in here. So, like in the ancient rank, for example, a lot of these were just very, very well done. Um, and I think the general consensus is that yes, I do agree with some of the others who have played this pack before I have, that this is definitely not an easy pack at all. Um, yeah, some of these levels were enough of a challenge to give me a good run of my solving abilities here. Um, Ancient, yeah, there was nothing too difficult about that rank. Um, but I did point out a bunch of those that were like my favorites, either design wise or the puzzle, or possibly even both. So like, um, yeah, I say Ancient Sam, all Greek to down. That was probably my very first favorite of this rank. Um, Byzantines, Temple of the Lion. That was another favorite of mine. Bauhaus and the Norse Vikings. I believe this was my favorite. Oh, actually, no, no, no. This is one of my favorites. At least the puzzle, the design. Yeah, that's kind of something that I liked about it as well. But I believe I pointed out that Ancient 12 was my favorite, both design and puzzle wise. Um, I think I've already said it before, and yeah, green happens to be my favorite color, so I absolutely love the landscape here. City of Arabia, I really love the puzzle here. Design wise, yeah, it's pretty good too, but I really like this more for the puzzle. Pagoda Path, yeah, this was pretty much the first level of the pack to have given me some problems. And as I mentioned, I actually struggled with this level longer than you see in the video that's uploaded to my YouTube. It's just unfortunate that my original recorder doesn't even have any sound. Um, all because I was unaware that OBS kind of reset the audio settings. It might have happened during an update, but I'm not entirely sure. I mean, that video is still sitting around in my hard drive. Maybe I should just remove it though. Um, I mean, you will see me struggle with that level, but you unfortunately won't be hearing any audible commentary from me, which really sucks. So, who wants to watch a video that's an hour and a half long and but can't hear anything that I'm saying? And then Minoan Runes, yes, this was probably my most favorite puzzle in that entire rank. I just absolutely love the trick that's needed for the very last wall obstacle. Yeah, that was probably my favorite, and that's what made me really, really praise that level for its puzzle. And Hanging Gardens of Babylon, yes, I agree with you, Artie. I absolutely love the architecture design here. Yeah, it looks so nice. Yeah, especially with the choices of the tile set that you mixed here. And then Medieval Metal, I really like that one. Yeah, to start off the rank. Under the Flood, as you had just told me, that's a back route that I did there. But you told me it's easy enough to fix. And 3, as I said, yeah, I thought I had updated um the level with the correct music track, but I unfortunately did not. So unfortunately, you will hear just the standard "Oh No More Lemmings" track there. 4, yes, I struggled with this one, and this was the very first level of the pack that needed more than one video to solve. You said that it's possible to just go to the bookcase ends rather than go to the very fiddly terrain in the books. Yeah, I honestly would love to see your solution there because I honestly cannot see any other way to go about it for the time being. 5, that was a pretty good puzzle. Yeah, only difficult part is just the beginning, just making sure that no one dies to the deadly side. Crystal Chandelier, okay puzzle. Can be difficult, but as you have mentioned in your comment, I ended up being more efficient in solving it compared to your solution, according to you. Port side in, yes, I mentioned that the solution is obvious. Just getting it to work can be quite fiddly and difficult. 8 was a pretty good one, and again, I learned something new with the dark green area. All that time, when I was stuck on it, I thought it was solid terrain, but it actually turns out to be background. So 8 is another low where I actually struggled with that a little longer than what you see with the video that's up. And then same thing with 9. That's another low that I also struggled with. Probably for a good 25-30 minutes. The previous one, probably a good 15-20 minutes. 9 is a pretty good puzzle, though. The difficult part for me was just figuring out the middle part. We're getting the crowd up from the very bottom all the way to get up, and then all the way up to the exit. 11. Oh yes, I absolutely love the design here. Pretty much the only difficult part here, I would say, is just getting up to the exit platform. Can be a bit fiddly, especially since that platform is actually quite small. But knowing myself, I probably just simply was overcomplicating the solution in my mind. Oh, 12. I absolutely love this one. Yeah, was an extremely good puzzle, and I absolutely love the trick that's required in here of isolating a worker lemming at the bottom. Yeah, it is somewhat difficult, but I didn't find it too hard. I kind of figured it out somewhat quickly. Very good choice at the tile mixing in here as well. 13 is special. Oh, 14. That's a pretty good one. I really love how you mixed special tile sets here. You know, menacing and beast 2 of a level. And very, very nice solution with the nuke here. Yeah, it might have taken me a while before I realized it, but yeah, I eventually did stumble upon that the nuke is needed. I guess in this case, it's just difficult to spot compared to some other levels that I played that uses the nuke for the solution. Renaissance, by land or sea. It's a pretty good puzzle to start off with. It's another level that I needed more than one video to solve. Here, yeah, my initial solution, I'm pretty sure it does work. Judging by someone who told me that you can either take the solution by land or sea. Here I chose the sea, and in the process learned that the rock at the very bottom right corner, yeah, is actually solid terrain rather than background. So another thing I learned in regards to the tile set. Oh, Renaissance 2. This was probably my favorite of the rank. Very, very good puzzle. Can be difficult. But yeah, I've seen the builder using a builder to seal up a basher tunnel before. It just took me a while to see that. And quite honestly, it's not used that much, or at least in the levels that I've played. Yeah, it hasn't been seen that much, and also in most cases, it's not really like enforced, I guess, like carefully enough in order to require to use it in the solution. Renaissance 3. Oh, I absolutely love the design here. Again, mostly because green is my favorite color. But I'm pretty sure this is the background that I found here as well. I'm pretty sure the solution is like more difficult than what I found. Terramort, pretty nice design here as well. Especially love the lizards at the top here, and how you have to get to this exit that's surrounded by bars and inside like a castle wall or something. Yeah, nothing too special here other than Renaissance 5 is a destructive digging skills only level, so no constructor skills, no builders, no platformers, or no stackers either. And then Baroque, Summer Sting. It's a pretty nice level, especially given the tile set and everything. I think this happens to be one of my favorites tile set levels to play levels in. Here, I definitely overcomplicated the solution here. Yeah, I just used way too much pixel precision. Fall Autumn, that's should be a very, very bad back route there, especially since I have a lot of skills left over. 4, I really, really like this one. It's a difficult one, but it's a really really nice puzzle, and it's interesting to see that there's a couple of different solutions here. Um, my initial one would have worked had I realized what my leftover skills could have been used for, but I ultimately went with something else here. So in the end, I just had a bomber left over, and then five. Yeah, this one is a little tricky. But it's not like very hard though. Um, it's just really a matter of just finding your way through the obstacles given the skills that you have, and just finding the most efficient way to get up to the exit with your builders. Oh, so the final Baroque level, Baroque 6. Yes, as I mentioned in the video, it's a very, very well designed level. I especially love the organ with the pipes and the keyboard and stuff. But yeah, the solution is just to the extreme. Yeah, in regards to fiddliness and pixel precision, just way too much of it for my taste. Um, so while it may not be a puzzle that I wasn't a fan of, I at least like the design of the low. So there's that, and of course the music as well. Yeah, certainly one that's very recognizable and one of my favorites as well. Um, I'm wondering if you might have taken the music track from the Fantasia movie. Then again, maybe not. It is a little bit different. Yeah, at least in regards to the sound. Like I believe it's actually in a higher key in that movie. Um, but it does play out the entire music though, with what you hear in the movie, or maybe the music is supposed to be like that in regards to the length. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how long it's supposed to be, but there are other places where I've heard the music as well. In particular, I've heard this from another puzzle game of mine that I grew up with, the Incredible Tune Machine, and the music for this level happens to be one of the tracks in there. But it only plays the like the first 2.5 minutes of it or something like that. Yeah, it does not play out like the full 7 8 minutes, however long it is. Neoclassical, meeting, yeah, very very well designed level. Absolutely love the various colors that you put in the various areas here. Nothing too difficult about this part about this level. Just a very nice puzzle to begin the neoclassical rank with. House of them, very nice puzzle here. It's just the pixel precision that's needed in the middle when digging and bombing. Yeah, it's a little frustrating. It took me several tries to get it correct so that no one splats. Um, for Elise, yes, I definitely absolutely agree that this is the hardest. Neoclassical 3 is definitely the hardest of the rank. So I think the only difference is that it didn't take me as long as some of the others who might have struggled through this as well. Um, definitely the hardest part is just getting the bottom up to the top. Uh, and in my solution, yeah, there's one place where there's an extreme pixel precision builder placement as well as the bomber, and on top of that, yeah, just have to bash and cancel at the right location as well in order to achieve that. So definitely the hardest. Yeah, no argument there. Beethoven's Wrath, yeah, pretty easy low to close off the rank. Only because I knew the trick already, and especially if you already know it, then you from like solving Hellish 18 from your Sublimps pack, yeah, then it was very very easy, and indeed it was. It's just that I had the silly moment where I didn't dig far back enough. Romantic one. Oh, I absolutely love this puzzle here. Really, really good. And also a very, very nice level, even though there's no terrain at all. Instead, there's only objects here. Yeah, very, very nice no terrain level. Yeah, even if I did struggle with it a bit. Maybe not a bit, for a while, I should say. Fly the Bumblebee, this was pretty good as well. Very, very nice puzzle. Not too overly hard, especially given how there's more than enough skills in order to solve it. Although although the skill set does kind of give the appearance of somewhat of a wide skill set, but in actuality, it's actually pretty restrictive. But there's still like more than enough though. Yeah, to solve the level. Night on the Mountain. Yeah, I love the music here. The puzzle was okay here as well. Although as I've said, I'm not entirely sure if the losing the floaters was intended here. Um, and regards to the music track, yes, I mentioned that as a kid, it really creeped me out, and also that scene in the movie Fantasia as well. But let's face it, though, wasn't who wasn't scared by it as a kid? Um, but luckily for me, I didn't get scarred for life, and it may sound pretty odd, but there are some things where while it may have freaked you out as a kid, you eventually like it eventually becomes like maybe your favorite track to listen to and stuff. Yeah, as you get older, and this was certainly the case with Night on Bald Mountain. Modern and finally Modernist one. Oh, this was a really good puzzle. Um, that was a very nice trick with the sideway button up at the top. Yeah, very nice trick there. Um, yeah, even though I did end up struggling with this a bit, and as I said, I might have been able to spare the stacker, but unfortunately the battery didn't finish on time before the other one turned around. ARP subtraction. This was a pretty good one as well. Not too difficult. And I have also mentioned that this was the tile set that I used for my Route 2 contest level. Um, it just happens to be one of my favorite tile sets, at least when it comes to custom ones. I guess the beehive tile set, I think that's what it's called. Basically, that yellow one with the hexagon tiles and everything. That's another favorite of mine as well. Postmodernism, yeah, again, explain uh, what this is all about because I apparently missed a joke. Um, yeah, definitely just a completely pointless filler level in my opinion, where you don't even have to do anything. And so, essentially, when playing through Artlems, you're essentially guaranteed to beat one level every time. Yeah, that is, if you decide to play in order and is able to make it that far, or you just jump around and you just happen to spot this one or whatever. Um, Blue Badge of Honor. Yeah, nothing too hard about that one here. Um, Hellfire Peaks. Yeah, this was a really great level. And yes, I was mistaken in that. I thought this won a contest on the forums, but no. I checked and this level made it very far in the voting. Made it all the way to the semifinals. Yeah, and that's where it got eliminated. So you got pretty close with this one. But of course, I have not played the lowest in that contest, so I would have to see for myself if I do agree with the eventual winner. But this one was one of my favorites, and this happened to be the final level of the Holiday 2016 pack that I just played for all formats around the Christmas holiday 2 months ago. And yeah, as you can see in the video, I have absolutely no idea why I was having trouble with the mining on the right side, and then getting it to bounce off the blocker. And I even attempted to play my old format solution, but yes, it does not work in this version. Mostly because you did something over here where the two pillars and the one-way arrows are. Yeah, so something changed there. Yeah, that would cause my replay to break. I'm not exactly sure what though. Circus of Chaos 2, yeah, this one still has a very bad back route. Uh, Mostly, yeah, it's very obvious when how I didn't even have to collect most of the pickups here. Yeah, in order to solve the level. 7. Yeah. It's still amusing that I thought the nuke was required in the solution, but no. The eventual solution that I did find after quite a while. Yes, I absolutely love the solution here, and as I also mentioned in that video, yeah, I would absolutely nominate this level of yours for level of the year. So I will be submitting my list, yeah, to Itcho for that. Yeah, with this level, I absolutely love the solution here. So this is definitely LOTY worthy. Flip flop. Yeah, nothing too difficult here. Just had to refine a couple of things. Because I was running into skill shortages here, in particular to builders. But that was a pretty easy fix on my part. Nine. Yes, nine was a pretty difficult one. Um, Definitely the hardest part is definitely the leftmost entrance, just getting them up. And it's kind of reminiscent of which level was it? It's that it's that level with the musical staff. Yeah, where you have to get the bottom crowd up to the top. That was the hardest part. It reminds me of that level just because of the fact that there's five builders as well. Um, and I would certainly say, yeah, that Modernist 9 was definitely the hardest level of the rank. Um, and as I've also mentioned too, the terrain can also prove to be a nuisance, especially in the middle. Um, but luckily, oh, and also Modernist 9 was the final level that needed more than one video to solve. But yeah, eventually I was able to solve it. So there's that. And then finally, Modernist 10. Yeah, nothing too special here, but it is a very nice puzzle in which pretty much the main challenge is just trying to beat the clock, I guess. And there are still a couple of tricky parts in here, but luckily, due to the 2 minute time limit, it's good to know that it's an extremely short level for the final level of the pack. And so, yeah, with that, that's pretty much my thoughts. My final thoughts on this pack of yours, Colorful Artie. Again, very, very well done with this pack. I absolutely enjoyed it, and I'm really, really glad that I LP'd it. Again, just showing some love for your pack, and I would definitely highly recommend to others to play through this pack when they get the chance. It's just a very, very well done pack. Although they should be aware that the pack isn't that easy, though. Yeah, there are definitely a lot of difficult levels in here. Although I probably maybe compared to like most people, I probably didn't struggle as much as some others will. But of course, that remains to be seen, as there have only been three people, me being the third person, who have played through the entire pack. So yes, I think I've pretty much gone long enough with my final thoughts on Artlems, and so I should probably like end it here. So with this, I am looking forward to future comments of yours, Artie, on the other LP videos when you get a chance to get to them. So yes, I'm glad to I'm glad to see that you're doing well, and certainly a really good thing that you came back to finish what you started with your Lemmings World Tour LP. Um, as I told you in the comments, I'm definitely loving watching you solve those levels. Yeah, it's a very good pack. Yeah, let me tell you that. Especially since I've already finished the pack on old formats, which is what you're LPing. There's also new formats, as you may be aware of, but that version I will eventually LP, but not for quite a while. There's still some planned LPs that I would like to get to before I eventually start LPing LWT for new formats. But it's not going to be for a while. And there's also this LDC, level design contest, that's also currently going on as well. I also need to get to playing and solving those levels. I'll probably do that this weekend. So I'm probably just going to take the rest of today and tomorrow to rest up before I tackle on the contest levels. So yes, glad to see you around and that you're doing well, Artie. Definitely very nice to get to meet and know you. And I am looking forward to more things from you if you ever decide to do some further Lemmings related work. I believe you said that you wanted to add some more levels to Artlems, but of course that's up to your discretion, as this is your pack and property after all. So whatever you decide to do with it, we just have to respect your decision. But if you ever do decide to add more to this pack, I'm definitely looking forward to it. I also did mention that I loved your uh, um, art loss pieces to level pack as well. Definitely not an easy one. There were a couple of hard ones in there from what I remember, and one which I wasn't too much of a fan of, just because it took me so long in order to get the skill placements correct in order to solve that level. Um, but um, but I did say it, and that is, yeah, it is still a pretty well done pack. I thought, yeah, even if you thought that those levels just weren't worth making the cut for your Artlems pack. I say a lot of them were quite worthy of being put into this pack. So you may want to consider bringing some of them back. If you want, I can always point some of the ones that I think would still be a good inclusion into your Artlems pack. I just simply have to fire up the lost art pieces pack again and like look through the levels. Um, so yes, this has definitely gone long enough. So I will go ahead and stop the video here. So with this, bye, friends. I hope you have really enjoyed this LP of the Artems pack. In case you've been following along, and if you would like, yeah, definitely give the pack a try. I highly recommend it. Yeah, it's just very well done, and just in addition to the architecture and some of the puzzles, yeah, a lot of the music is great too. Yeah, some of them I wouldn't mind so much if they weren't as loud, but at the same time, I think it was just due to the my Windows volume being too high. Well, maybe not too high, but like higher than it should be. Um, and in particular, I don't actually remember the volume being at the speaker, the mic volume being at what it is. Again, I think it's just something that maybe OBS like reset or whatever. But then again, it might have been a Windows thing, Windows OS thing. But in any case, yes, definitely give it a try. Just so many great things about the pack. Yeah, especially the mini levels, which are very well designed, the puzzles, and definitely the music as well. Um, very very nice to hear some very unique music pieces in here. Most of which I've never heard, but they quite great to listen to. So yes, so with this, yeah, I close off by saying I hope you enjoyed this um, LP of Art Thumbs, and I'll see you all for the next one whenever I get around to doing so. Peace out.